Hi, I'm Owen Fitzpatrick, co-author of the book The User's Guide to NLP with Dr. Richard Bandler and Leslie Roberti. In this video, I wanted to take you through the ability that you have to change beliefs. Now, in this story, Joe has a number of limiting beliefs that he has about himself, about not being good enough, about not being able to change, about having a dark future, and those beliefs get in his way. So we all have beliefs like that, beliefs that limit us to some degree and that get in our way. Wouldn't it be great to be able to learn, just like Joe did, to be able to change those beliefs? Well, I want to share with you the same technique that Joe learned in the course with Dr. Richard Bandler to be able to change his beliefs so that you can do the same thing yourself. So what I want you to do is to think about a particular limiting belief. So maybe it's an image of you not being able to do something, or an image of you not as good as you'd like to be, or an image of you struggling in some way. Some belief that you have about yourself or about your life that you're not happy with, that limits you. And what I want you to do is see that image and notice where in your mental space it is. So maybe it's located to your left or to your right. Wherever that is, I want you to notice it and notice the space that it's in. Next, I want you to take a different image and imagine an image of you being able to do whatever it is that you want to do, a much more resourceful belief. So for example, if you had a negative belief of you being bad at art, for example, or being bad at learning languages, instead you could see an image of yourself learning to speak fluently, or learning to paint, or learning to become a great artist. And imagine that movie, an image that you want to believe, a new, more resourceful belief, and see that in a different place in your mind. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the belief that limits you, that negative belief, we're going to make it so we're going to make it go smaller, we're going to make it black and white, we're going to make it dim, and we're going to throw it way off into the distance. And immediately we're going to replace it with the image of what you want to believe, the resourceful belief. So you're going to make that bigger and brighter so it fits into the exact same place as where your old limiting belief was. Literally, we're going to replace the limiting belief with a resourceful belief. So again, let's say your image is here. I want you to take and imagine this limiting belief, a belief of you not doing as well as you want to, struggling in some way. Make it small, black and white, drain it completely of color, and make it fly far away, and replace it with a new image of you mastering whatever it is, being able to be resourceful, getting the result you want. Again, the new resourceful, useful belief. Again, take the old belief of you struggling, make it small, black and white, drain the color way off into the distance, replace it with the new image of you, mastering the skills, doing what you need to do, being exactly the kind of person you've always wanted to be. Once again, the limiting belief, small, black and white, drain it of color, off into the distance, replace it with the new image of you, mastering the skills, doing exactly what you want to do in the most effective way. What you're doing is you're training your brain to change this particular feeling. And by doing so, you'll notice yourself feeling better about it. Now, one other thing as well. When you feel or thought about the negative experience, you had a feeling somewhere in your body. Maybe the feeling started in your stomach, went up to your head, and then went back into your stomach, so it circled like this. Or maybe it started in your head, went down to your stomach, and went back up into your head. Every feeling has a certain motion in the body. We notice it starting somewhere, it goes somewhere, and it spins in a direction. So any negative feeling that you have spins either forwards like this, backwards like this, or spins around your body like this, or around inside your body like that. So again, the way in which we feel things actually impacts us also. So whenever you think about something that limits you, a negative feeling that spins in a particular direction, notice the very first place that you feel that negative feeling. Now, notice the second. Notice the third. And notice what direction is this feeling moving. Is it going forwards? Is it going backwards? Is it going around, clockwise or anti-clockwise? The more you notice that, the more it gives you control. Because as you imagine this negative belief and you notice which direction this feeling spins, I want you to imagine taking the feeling out, turning it upside down so it spins in the opposite direction. So if it span initially like this, you move it in the opposite direction like that. If it span like this, you move it the opposite direction like that. Whatever way that the feeling was spinning for you, I want you to reverse it so it goes in the opposite direction. And here's what's great. When you do that, you'll notice yourself starting to create and feel doubt about your limiting beliefs. But not just about beliefs. Any negative experience that you feel bad about, or any negative thought that you have that makes you feel bad, when you notice the different sensations that you feel and you notice what direction they're going in, if you reverse the feeling itself, you'll notice yourself starting to feel differently about those experiences. So you start to feel scared, again, by reversing it, it will change the feeling. It's a really powerful technique, and if you use both of them in combination, you'll find yourself being able to change your beliefs powerfully and easily. I hope this was of value. For now, I'm Owen Fitzpatrick. Thanks for watching.